Most welders are stuck, not because they can't weld, but because no one showed them the map. There are 7 distinct levels to every single welding career.
Not a level.
Each one pays more, and each one demands something different, and each one has a specific gatekeeper that decides whether you move up or you stay exactly where you are.
Well, now what?
30 plus years in blue collar work, union carpenter, project manager, and UAW inspector, and I'm telling you right now, guys, the difference between a welder making $48,000 a year and a welder making $200,000 a year, it's not talent, it's not years, it's knowing which level you're on, what's locking you out of the next one, and what to do about it. Most guys, they never get past level 3, but by the end of this video today, you're gonna know exactly why. Before we climb this ladder real quick, take 1 second and scratch that subscribe button for me. It's free, it helps us out, and I promise you, you're gonna wanna come back for more of these breakdowns. So let's get into it. Level 1, this is where every welder starts, and there's no shame in it. You're the helper, the tack welder, the guy grinding, prepping joints, running parts, and learning how the shop works. You might be running basic MIG, on production parts only, or a flat position. Nothing fancy, you're building speed, you're building consistency, and you're learning safety protocols and figuring out which end of the shop to stay away from. The pay at this level is $30,000 to $40,000 a year. That's just the reality. And a lot of guys, they look at that number and think, this is what welding pays? This is my life now? This right here? You see, that's the first trap, because this isn't what welding pays, this is what level 1 pays. And level 1 has an expiration date if you're smart about it. The gatekeeper at level 1 is simple. Pass your 3G and your 4G positioning certifications. That is your ticket out. Now the next level, this is where it gets interesting and where most guys make their biggest mistake. Level 2. You're a certified production welder, AWS certified welder credential. You've got your position certs. You can run MIG, maybe some flux core, and you're in a shop. You're getting steady hours, and you've got benefits finally. Life feels pretty good, right? The pay jumps to $42,000 to $55,000 a year. And for a lot of guys coming up from level 1, that feels like a raise worth celebrating. And it is. But here's the problem. This is where the vast majority of welders in America park themselves for the rest of their damn career. They get comfortable here. They clock in, they weld, and they clock out. And they never ask the question that separates level 2 guys from level 4 and 5 guys. The question is, what's the next certification that unlocks the next pay tier? Because at level 2, the gatekeeper is process diversity. You need to learn TIG. You need to get comfortable with stick, and you need to be a combo welder. I'm talking about steel, stainless, aluminum, and that's what pulls you out of production and into specialty work. And most guys, they never make that move because nobody ever tells them. Level 3, now you're a specialty welder, structural, TIG, combo. You're the guy they call when the weld actually matters. When it's going on a building or a bridge or a pressure vessel. You're not just filling joints anymore, you're building things that hold weight, they hold pressure, and they hold lives. The pay at this level sits between $55,000 and $75,000 a year, and this is where a lot of guys start to feel respected a little bit. The foreman knows your name, you're running your own station, you might be training level 1 guys, and life feels solid. But I'm here to tell you, this is also where the most dangerous level is in welding, because it feels like you've arrived. You're making decent money, you're skilled, you've got a reputation, and the comfort, that feeling of I'm doing well, is exactly what keeps you from ever seeing level 4. The gatekeeper here is pipe certification, specifically 5G and 6G. These are the certs that separate structural guys from pipeline guys, and the pay cap between level 3 and level 4 is one of the biggest jumps on this entire ladder. I want you to hear me on this, guys. If you're watching this and you're sitting at level 3 right now, you're closer to serious money than you think. 1 certification, 1 test, and you're in a completely different tax bracket. But nobody walks up to you on the shop floor and tells you that. That's why I'm making this video for you. Alright, this is where the game changes completely. Level 4 pipeline welder, shutdown and turnaround specialist, rig welder. This is where guys start making real money. We're talking $70,000 on the low end. The top 10% in states like Texas, $135,000. And that's not including per diem, travel pay, and overtime. At this level, you're not in a shop anymore. You're out in the field. You might be in the Gulf of Mexico. You might be running a pipeline in North Dakota in January. You're working 12-hour days. You're rotating on and off, 28 days on, 14 off. The work is hard, the conditions are brutal, but the money is undeniable. Pipeline welders with 6G pipe certs, especially guys who can pass a weld test on the spot for a new contractor, they have almost more leverage than almost any other blue-collar worker in America right now. The gatekeeper to level 5 is a hard pivot. It's not another welding cert, it's a completely different skill set, and most welders don't know it exists. Now look, if you're watching this and you're thinking about leveling up your career, whether it's in welding or another trade, or even making a jump into tech, I partner with Course Careers because they do something different. They don't just hand you a certificate, they connect you with employers, real job placement, real career paths. If you're serious about making a move, check out their free intro course. I've got the link down in the description. It costs you nothing to look, and it might be the move that changes everything, because what I'm about to show you at level 5 is the part of welding that most people don't even have an idea it exists. Level 5, this is where welding stops being a job and starts being a mission. Underwater welding, nuclear facility welding, hyperbaric environments, extreme conditions that most people can't imagine working in, and the pay, it reflects it big time. Underwater welders earn anywhere from $54,000 on the low end to over $100,000 for experienced offshore saturation divers. The average sits around $100,000 though, but the range is massive because it depends on the depth, the dive time, the hazard pay, and the location. Guys working offshore oil rigs in the Gulf, doing 12-hour days for 28 days straight, they're easily clearing $120,000 and up. But let me be real with you, level 5, it's not for everybody. The risk is real. Underwater welders deal with decompression sickness, zero visibility, and working conditions that can literally kill you. This level pays what it pays because most people can't do it, and most people won't even try to do it. I'll be honest, when I was researching level 5 for this video, even I was surprised by some of these numbers. $200,000 for a welder? That sounds like a lie until you understand what these guys go through to earn it. This isn't a desk job by any means, guys. This is a calling. Now pay close attention because this is the level that changes what it means to be a welder. It's level 6. Welding inspector, welding engineer. This is a level where the highest paid people in the welding industry aren't welding at all. A certified welding inspector, a CWI, is the person who tests and certifies welds. They're the authority. They decide if a weld passes or fails, if a structure is safe or not. The average CWI is pulling in $83,000 a year. The top earners passed $120,000, and they're not striking a single arc. Welding engineers even higher. Average sits around $103,000. Top earners in the aerospace and defense, $175,000. And here's the part that blows most welders' minds. You can get there without a 4-year degree. The CWI path requires 5 years of experience or an education equivalent. You're leveraging everything you already know and getting paid to think instead of burn. You're leveraging everything you already know and getting paid to think instead of paid to get burnt. The gatekeeping at level 6 is the AWS-CWI exam. It's not easy, but passing it is one of the single biggest pay jumps in all of blue-collar work. And now we're at the top, the level that nobody in the welding industry talks about enough. Level 7, business owner, shop owner, the welder who stopped trading time for money and started building something. Small fabrication shops with 2 to 5 employees with a specific niche routinely generate $300,000 to $800,000 in annual revenue. Owner-operator income, $100,000 to $150,000. And that's not even the ceiling. Established shops, $1 million plus in revenue. And at level 7, you're not the best welder in the shop anymore. You might not be welding at all. You're estimating jobs, you're managing clients, you're hitting and training level 1 and level 2 guys. You're building something that runs without you standing over a bead every day. The gatekeeper at level 7 isn't a certification, it's a decision. The decision to stop being an employee and start being an owner finally. You can start a mobile welding business with a truck, a welder, and a phone. The barrier to entry is lower than almost any other trade business right now. So let me lay it all out for you one more time. Level 1, helper, $30,000 to $42,000. Gatekeeper, 3G and 4G certs. Level 2, production welder, $42,000 to $55,000. The gatekeeper, process diversity. Level 3, specialty, $55,000 to $75,000. The gatekeeper, 5G and 6G pipe certs. Level 4, pipeline specialist, $70,000 to $135,000. The gatekeeper, field experience. Level 5, extreme environments, $80,000 to $100,000 plus. The gatekeeper, specialized schools. Level 6, inspector or engineer, $70,000 to $175,000. The gatekeeper, AWS CWI exam. Level 7, business owner, $100,000 to $250,000 plus. The gatekeeper, the decision to own your own company. 7 levels, 7 gatekeepers, and the only thing standing between where you are right now and the next tier of income is knowing which gate to walk through next. That's the map nobody gave you, and now you have it. Most welders will watch this video and go back to work tomorrow at the same level they've been at for years. Not because they can't move, because nobody ever drew the map for them. You just saw the map. You know exactly which level you're on, and you know what's holding you at that level. And now you know. And you know what the next move is. The guys who act on this information, who go to the next cert, or who pass the pipe test, who sit for the CWI exam, who make the decision to own, those are the guys who will change their tax bracket. Not in 5 years. Some of these moves can happen in 6 months. The ladder is there. It's always been there, and now you can see it, I hope. Now, if you want to see exactly how other high-paying blue-collar trades stack up, or if you want the full breakdown on how to get into any of these careers from scratch, check out the 2 videos I recommend on the end screen. I built these for guys in your exact position. I'm JV Charles. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. We'll see you in the next one.